Hey, morning all. I just wanted to elaborate on my post that I did yesterday about grit and perseverance. There was a study done and a study of success, and the number one determining factor in anyone's success, just about in any job, but especially entrepreneurship, starting your own business, any one of those things, the number one determining factor was perseverance. If you were able to take the hits and keep going, taking the painful, some losses and, being able to withstand the stress that you're going to go through, if you're able to do that, that's the number one factor. It's not money. It's not experience. It's not intelligence, which I thought would be number one, but it's not. It's not race, ethnicity, anything else. The number one determining factor is perseverance. Now, I'm not saying you have to be a dinosaur and not be able to pivot and adapt to markets and trends and flow of money. But what I am saying is you have to keep going forward. Same thing with working out. Same thing with anything, but working out especially. Like a lot of people work out really hard and then they'll be sore and they'll be like, oh, I did this. And then, a week later, they're back in the gym. The person that actually sees better results is someone that does a little bit every day. Just do at least a little bit, 5-6 days a week, and you will see much faster, much bigger results. So that's kind of all I had to say. Just that you have to be able to take the punches. You have to be able to withstand, mistakes and losses, learn from your mistakes, but keep moving forward. So for my example is I live in Las Vegas and the home prices here have gone up so much that it's hard to do flips and remodels and everything here. So I've started to go down to Texas and Florida to pick up properties there. They're only slightly above what it costs to actually build a home, so it's a great deal. And rents stay pretty consistent. The prices stay much more consistent, at least in Texas. Florida, they fluctuate a little more. But to be able to get a home for almost the same as what it would cost to build one is a phenomenal deal. So that's where I had to pivot in my business. Where I am has gotten really expensive. I can't do it the same way I have been doing it. Lending's changed a little bit, so I'm going someplace where I can increase my chances of making a better profit. The other thing I'm doing and why I'm in a sauna is 5 days a week, maybe, I go into a cold plunge, a sauna, cold plunge sauna. And it's hard. It's not just fun and easy. It can be really hard, and it's hard to get motivated, and it's hard to do, I have to do it pretty early in the morning before I start my day. Water's, in the winter here, it's pretty cold. In the summer, I do the ice baths. But I started out where I could barely, I couldn't get past my knees. It got too cold and I didn't like it. And it was, there was pain. So I just kept doing a little bit more. And then when I started getting all the way where I could get all the way down to my neck, then I started making it time. Like, all right, I'm already down here and now I need to, do, I don't know what it was, 15 or 20 seconds. Then it was half a minute, and then it was a minute. Now to the point where I can sometimes swim a couple laps. The breathing is very important. It creates ups your heartbeat and creates a distraction, so you're not constantly thinking about how cold you are. But going through that challenge, it gets better and better, and it gets easier and easier, and I'm leveling up by that challenge. I think it was some high level military guy I was watching, and he ran a bunch of businesses, and he said, yeah, it's difficult, negotiations are hard, and dealing with people that know more than him, or been in this business forever. But he's like, I've been to war, I've had knives pulled and guns shot at me, and watch people die. He goes, being in a office with a bunch of businessmen doesn't scare me. He goes, yeah, do I have a lot to learn and ways to go? But he goes, so if you can push yourself to do very difficult things, the things that you used to think were so difficult won't be anymore. Okay. If that makes sense to you. Anyways, I just wanted to share that. It's helped me a lot in what I'm doing, and I hope it's helped someone else. All right, have a great day.